So we just finished eating some churros, and we had an espresso at La Estación. So the situation with the car, I accidentally ordered an electric car, or I accidentally reserved an electric car, and unfortunately, before we got halfway from the airport to our destination, the battery did not charge. It just sucked out all of the charge, and so we pulled over to a charging station, and the battery would not charge. And we tried 2 other charging stations with the assistance of the police, and the battery did not charge. So I had to park the car. And then we got a taxi, which was like 147 euro to our destination. And so unfortunately, I have not been able to pick the car up. I have a friend who's here, and he's going to assist me Monday to because we could not even get in. Like, we couldn't get in touch with the towing and the roadside assistance. We couldn't get in touch with that whole night. So we were stranded until like 1 a.m. in the morning. And we were stranded until like 1 a.m. in the morning. And so we just came straight to the hotel because it was late at night. So as it stands now, I finally got in touch with a friend, and he's going to drive me, like, it's about an hour away where the car is, on Monday, to have the car towed back to the airport. When we first picked the car up, the car was only charged like 50%, and because of the holidays, they were closing at 6 p.m. So we actually stayed until like 7 p.m. was the latest we could stay to charge the car. So the car pulled off at 68%, which is that's not cool, because you know, like, the car should have been given to us like 100% charge. So automatically that was a red flag. But there were no other cars available, so we took what we had, and it was charged to like 189 kilometers, and our trip was only 163 kilometers, which is like an hour and 45 minutes away. But unfortunately, the battery did not take the charge, so it just kind of, and I had it in eco mode, so it just kind of like took everything out of the car. Very frustrating. So now the car is just sitting there, and I'm being charged for it, but unfortunately, I can't do anything about that right now. So that was an experience in itself, because normally I usually just drive the automatic and just get gas. There are plenty of charging stations for people who do appreciate the electric cars, but at my age, like being older, that trying to figure out all of that was just very frustrating and overwhelming. So that was just like a mishap so now we are pretty basically, we're not stuck. We've just been taxiing everywhere and Ubering everywhere. And so now we're going to take the bus to Granada. And hopefully I can, because I had insurance on the car, so hopefully I can get some of my money back for the faulty battery and the lack of roadside assistance. And I will just have to keep you informed about that. But yeah, so that's a whole nother part 2 on the electric car journey. So like I said, yeah, we are on our way to Granada. We're going to try the bus for the first time. This is Saturday, so the bus only comes one time. So we're going to catch the bus at 10 a.m. and on our way to Granada, and then we will come back. The bus comes back at 8:30 p.m. So, you know, we had planned to do so much for the house, and you know, unfortunately I can't, because I don't have any transportation right now. I can't, there are no rental cars available because it's the holiday. It's going to be a huge parade at the end of the week. You know, they're still celebrating their Christmas. They celebrate the 3 wise men here, or the 3 kings. So as it stands, you know, right now, we're just not really stuck, but we're doing things as if unplanned. just spontaneous. So because of that, we're just winging it and trying to make the best of this trip here. Cala La Real bus. So we're at the Cala La Real bus station, waiting for the 10 o'clock bus to Granada. And we just witnessed a taxi driver coming. We just witnessed a taxi driver talking people over here waiting to drive them to Granada. That's about a 54-kilometer drive, and they go by the meter, so that's pretty much over 100 euro. Whereas the bus is like 6 euro. So, they're kind of like aggressive, so you just have to keep telling them no, and that's just how that goes. So the things that I'm learning today. So we sat out here and waited almost an hour for this bus, and it's only one bus, and you have to purchase your ticket online because the bus station is closed on a Saturday. So we stood out here, it's freezing cold, and we can't even take the bus. So now we got to figure out something else. So guys, this trip has turned into when things don't go as planned, how do you figure things out? So far from the very beginning, this trip has not gone as planned. Had not yet been able to work on the house. It's pretty cold out here right now. From the electrical car, the problems with the battery not charging with the electric car, which was the only thing available, and I chose that by mistake. To trying to take the bus to Granada on a Saturday with only one bus running. You had to purchase the tickets online, and it was already sold out, and couldn't buy the tickets on the bus. So now we need to walk down to the hospital because someone is with us that is sick. So we need to figure out if, as a traveler, tourist, you can be seen at the hospital and how much that would cost. So yeah, we're just going along and just trying to figure things out, and which it's not how I planned everything, but it's basically, at least I'll know for the next time. How about that? To be optimistic. So this is the hospital here. Beautiful hospital. And this is the air. This is the liquid gas facility. Oh, beautiful view of the castle over there. So we have made it to the hospital. And right there where it says urgencia, that's where you go in for emergencies. And that's right here looks like a funeral crematorium there. And we will check back with you later. So we just came from the hospital and the emergency room. Some services they don't offer at this hospital, and they do offer in Granada. So the service that my guest needed, they did not offer at this hospital or emergency room. So they referred her to the hospital in Granada. And what I love about this area is that you see the elderly walking, you know, doing exercise, riding bikes. And, you see the older men out here walking, taking exercise. And everyone's trying to focus on staying fit. So there's lots of steep hills here, and you definitely feel it in your glutes. Buenos dias. So once again, to look at this from a positive outlook, this visit is mostly, I guess, discovering how when things don't go according to plan, how you can figure things out, and how to maneuver yourself locally, and yeah, not depending on the way things do go in America, so, or in your country, wherever you are. See people riding their bikes. And so this is not a sponsor video, but we found that you can, there's a website for tourists 24/7 where you can see doctors anywhere in Spain. It's like an online thing. It's €20 and it's called drsa.com. And in certain situations they can treat, and they can send you a barcode once you give them your information, and you take your barcode to the pharmacy and they scan it and your prescription is filled. I'm going to put the link down below. But like again, this is not a sponsor video. This is just something that we found because of my guest trying to be seen at the emergency room here at the local hospital.
Hey guys, I wasn't feeling very well, so I had to go pick up some medication. It took me less than 5 minutes after receiving my prescription to receive all my medications. The pharmacist simply scanned the barcode on my prescription list, and I was finished the entire process within 3 minutes. It was so easy. Would definitely recommend it.